Here we go. Sound effects. Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Baseball at the Battery. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on that notification button so make sure you can get all things Atlanta Braves, all things MLB when you want them and when you need them. In today's episode, I just wanted to go over all of the roster moves that the Braves have made to bring their active roster down from 30 to 28. If you missed it, just before Thursday, the MLB and the MLBPA agreed to keep the rosters at 28 for the rest of the season and the rest of the postseason. The original agreement was for 2 weeks later from this Thursday for the roster to go down to 26. Now, the only exception to this rule is that if there is a doubleheader, a team is allowed a 29th member, but we won't see any more roster cuts for the rest of the season and the postseason. And with those roster cuts being this Thursday, the Braves just made a few moves, and that's what we're about to go over right now. So first off, they designated lefty right fielder Scott Schebler for assignment. Now in the next 7 days, he can either be traded or waived and eventually probably be added to the Gwinnett roster, which is what I'm predicting. He only had one at bat for the Braves and he grounded out to first. This move is primarily because of Nick Markakis coming back so soon. That's why I didn't predict Scott Schebler to be sent down so fast, because I didn't think Nick Markakis would come back so soon. However, it just does make sense. The Braves don't need 3 lefty outfielders. Now they have Nick and Ender, and that should be good enough for them for now. I believe this decision was also impacted by the fact that Ozzie Albies has been placed on the IL because of his wrist contusion. If he didn't have that wrist contusion, I think we wouldn't need an extra infielder, so say probably Charlie Culberson, like we talked about in our other video, would be the one to go down to Gwinnett. Ozzie Albies is going to be out for the next couple of weeks, so we need an extra infielder on the roster, and outfielders were just more dispensable at this time. Next up, we have Chad Sobotka and Alex Jackson being sent down to Gwinnett to create more room on the active roster. Chad was only called up for a couple days and he made one appearance, did pretty well, went 1 inning, no hits, just 1 walk, got out of it with pretty limited damage. Chad Sobotka doesn't seem to be in their short-term plans right now, and it just doesn't seem like they have the trust in him like they did when he officially came up in the 2018 season. He was only in for that game against the Blue Jays when they were up 10-1 already, so I don't think we'll be seeing Chad Sobotka up here anytime soon. Alex Jackson was also sent down to Gwinnett, and I think that's a very interesting story. Alex Jackson is one of 4 catchers on the Braves 40-man roster right now, and probably the least talented. As we've already seen William Contreras come up and get a couple hits, and don't forget that Shea Langeliers is still in the pipeline as he was just drafted last year. I think the Braves really know what they have in Alex Jackson, besides the fact that every single time he goes up to bat, Chip Caray seems to mention, "Man, the Braves really think this guy's gonna hit." Well, he's had 1 hit and about 15 strikeouts, so I'm gonna go with a big fat no. I think the Braves know Alex Jackson is not going to be in their future at this point, so I think getting him up to the majors, possibly getting him some plate appearances, getting him some time behind the plate, showing him off to other teams to possibly use in a trade piece later on. And lastly, one of the moments that we've been waiting for since we signed him, Will Smith has now been added to the active roster. He has been deactivated from the IL, and he is ready to go from the bullpen as soon as Snitker wants him to pitch. Now, this is pretty incredible when you think about how intense the bullpen has been for us up to this point. Will Smith now gets slotted near the top, near Mark Melancon, and Mark Melancon could shift down 1. They could interchange spots. It's really an embarrassment of riches when it comes to the bullpen at this point, and Brian Snitker, although I don't really trust his managerial style sometimes when it comes to the bullpen, I don't know how much you can go wrong with this bullpen, but we're Atlanta sports fans, so we'll see how that goes. So those were the Braves transactions as of August 6th. That's 3 players gone and 1 player added. 3 minus 1. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. I know it was a short one, but I just wanted to get this video out to kind of explain what's been going on in the Braves front office lately. Please make sure to give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, Baseball at the Battery, and turn that notification button on so you can get all things Atlanta Braves and all things MLB. Make sure to go check out some of my other videos right here and right here. Please comment down below any questions or comments or concerns you might have about the Braves front office moves. I'd love to discuss. I'd love to answer them with you guys. Thanks for watching.